Hello everyone, today we're going to take a look at the display dock for the Lumia 950 XL from Microsoft. Okay, so let's go over the display dock. So we have three USB Type-C ports, and then we have the display port, power, and the HDMI. So we want to plug in the power first. This is a cable that it came with. And then you'll notice that it'll blink red. Now I did notice that one time when I did plug it in, it was a solid red, not a blinking red. But this time it's blinking red. So we want to plug in the dongle for my keyboard and mouse, and then the HDMI cable into the HDMI slot. So the cable is pretty hard to unconnect. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did. But it's not a problem I had before. Okay, so now we want to plug in the phone with the display dock. So this is the wire that you get, similar Type-C USB plug-in. So you just want to plug the display dock in first. It's in the front, and then the phone. And the one thing you'll notice is the familiar notification sound that you get on the PC when you plug in something to the PC. Okay, so this is hooked up to my monitor, and you'll notice the top bar with the icons of the SIM card, the Wi-Fi, and then over here you'll notice the charger icon. And at the bottom you'll notice this icon. If you click on it, it'll show you your settings, your Wi-Fi, and then the notifications if you have any, which is pretty cool. It shows up as a sidebar. So these are our settings, and it shows up like the PC. So if you use Windows 10, it'll show up a little bit like Windows 10. I like how they did that. Then we have task view that you get in Windows 10. Cortana. She shows up a little bit like Windows 10, though the display is like what you get on the phone. Okay, let's check out the start menu. I wonder if it looks anything like Windows. No, it doesn't look anything like Windows 10 PC. Or it does have similarities, but it's mostly your home screen on your phone. So we have all our apps on all our tiles. Let's open up Continuum. So it looks like I can't open the app here. There are a few apps that won't open, but let's click open. And okay, so it looks like it opens on the phone, and you can use your phone as a touchpad. So you can use it as a mouse to control your cursor, and then you can use it to type into the screen. But we're just going to use the keyboard that I have plugged in. It's much more efficient. All right, let's check out Edge. Now I heard performance-wise, Continuum is great, but you have to remember it's not a PC, so you can't push it like you can a PC. This is still a phone, and I noticed that my phone tends to get hot. So if I were to open lots of tabs, and you have to remember on a regular PC, if you open a lot of tabs, it definitely pushes the CPU. But on your phone, you'll notice that your phone gets really hot. So you want to make sure you don't do that. And you are limited to opening a few apps here and there. It's not like a desktop where you can have multiple apps open at the same time. I have Edge open right now, but I can't have Edge on one side of the screen, like what you can do with Snap, and have another app open on the other side. Browser seems to work great. I haven't had a lot of issues with it, but let me try playing a video and see how that works. All right, let's check out the Continuum video from Microsoft. I haven't had issues with videos overall. Sometimes they can be laggy, though that's if you've been using Continuum for a while. That's probably just because my phone gets hot. But generally, performance is great. And this is running on 1080p. So there's not a lot of freezing. But you do want to remember that the audio will play from your phone. So you might want to plug in speakers, because the audio from the phone isn't that great. But overall, it works well. So apps like Word that I use a lot on my PC work great on Continuum. And it's pretty much the same experience. There's a few things missing, but it's not that much of a big deal. They also have PowerPoint and OneNote and Excel, and they all work pretty amazingly. I would see myself using Continuum just because I can use my phone and I can carry it with me everywhere. But I would also have to carry the display dock and then have a monitor around. So if I'm going to work and if I'm home, then I can use Continuum, which is pretty great because I don't have to carry my laptop around. But I don't think this will be a major replacement to my laptop. You have to remember, this is just a phone, so the laptop can handle a lot more than the phone can. But overall, it's pretty great, and I'm actually liking it a lot. Now, one of the great things is that you can actually use your phone while you're using Continuum, and you can make calls and send text messages from Continuum. Like if you go to call, then we can actually type in or use a dial pad to type in numbers. One big setback is that there are a lot of apps that are not available on Continuum. So you'll see that there are grayed out and those apps they can't be used. So I wanted to play Temple Run and other games, but it just showed up as you can't play them, which sucks, but hopefully in the future they fix it. Though there are apps like My News that you can use. I use it to read articles, so it's perfect. I can just use that on my monitor through Continuum. And you can also use maps. For what use, I'm not really sure yet because I use my maps mostly when I'm in the car and I want to go somewhere. I just put the location in straight from my phone. I rarely use maps on PC. So for me, it's okay. But for somebody else who might be looking for directions ahead of time, you can use maps on Continuum. So that works out well. Overall, I wouldn't see myself using Continuum very much, especially since my phone gets incredibly hot. But hopefully in the future, they do fix a lot of these issues and make more apps available on the feature. Then maybe I'll see myself using it at least regularly. But as of now, probably don't see myself using it too much. Thanks guys for watching. If you liked the video, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about Continuum and is it the next generation of phone use? Maybe we won't need PCs or laptops or tablets anymore when we can just use our phones. Thanks guys for watching and I'll see you next time.